And we're live here on Get to the Points. I'm Sean Green, Brendon Walsh, Doug Stanhope, talking NFL picks. Probably some dicks, probably some dick picks. What's happening, Doug?
Nothing. I'm
Go ahead.
I'm in the studio, what will become the studio. And I got one of these ring things that has so it lights up my face.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you look
I got a
pro.
microphone. I got Christine Levine. This is her headphones. I ordered my own, but I have a microphone now.
Wow.
And, I learned how to send a Zoom invitation rather than just say, "Hey, send me a Zoom invitation," because I don't know how to do it. I've learned a thing. My cabinets are going in, so I should have a house tomorrow. Oh my God, everything's fucking beautiful except for football. I lost again, but I can't even give you a count because we're gonna have to go over some of the things. How did you do, Brendon Walsh?
Let's see. Let's look at my. It wasn't quite as much of a bloodbath as it was the week before, but let's see my bet history here. I do got to say the Phillies saved my ass a couple of games.
Oh yeah,
there, but
unfortunately, Doug's Diamondbacks took down the Phils.
Yeah,
this is a man with Diamondbacks fever.
Third worst record to ever make the World Series in history. The third worst record the Diamondbacks made it to. It's kind of like when the Cardinals went to the Super Bowl. They were like
they were a wild card. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
and a shitty wild card at that. They were like 8-8 or 9-7 at best.
But, so here's my record for last week. This would be the 21st, right? I'll just go on this one page. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Looks like 14 bets. And 1, 2. Wait a minute, that's not going all the way up. Okay. No, wait. Here's my win. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Why don't you do
8.
the math quietly while I tell?
So I got 8 wins. 8 wins out of 14 bets, and the big win on that was I had a parlay of Kirk Cousins throwing over 0.5.
You were all over that. I played that as well.
That was last season. That was my every game was $50 on Kirk Cousins interception, and that's a lock. But I parlayed it with longest field goal over 46.5 yards, and that was a very profitable parlay.
Yes, nice, great start to the. Yeah, you got
quickly. Let me know. Listen to me.
Nope, you just cut out. Your sound's off. We can't hear you. Undo whatever you did. Good thing he took his headphones off because now he can't hear us.
It was working great there, Doug.
Doug, you did something. We can't hear you now. There you are. Wait.
Oh, you're back.
Are you?
When I pull the microphone out, then it fucking mutes. So you can hear me now, right? You can hear me just as good.
Yeah.
Good, because Dave Rader's here, and I want him to be able to enjoy the show, not just watch me on fucking headphones. So he's my lawyer, and I'm glad he's here because there's a couple of I went with the bets that I made that don't have an asterisk. I lost 6 and won 4. Now there's 2 bets. I did tell you last week, I go, oh, geez, I didn't bet the Vegas Chicago game. And so I live bet the Bears for $10. Then I realized, oh, yeah, Las Vegas. I bet Vegas for $5 miserable dollars. So, I won and lost that bet. I actually came out because I bet 10 on – I had $5 ahead on that.
So what was the total?
The total money-wise – of the non-disputed ones, I won $155 and lost $155. Now on this Las Vegas bet, that puts me 5 up. But this one is the one I sent a screenshot to Sean. I bet Buffalo twice. I bet Buffalo once for $20 and once for $30. So I lost both of those bets, but I sent the screenshot to Sean, the one we bet through. They listed the $20 bet as a win, and the 30 is a lot.
I don't know. Sometimes they just fuck up. I think it's one of those rare bank errors in your favor. So just sit back and enjoy.
Wait, Doug, Doug, sit back and enjoy.
Oh, and he's even doing the lean back. Yeah, sometimes you got to check them because I've had it go the other way where I won the bet and then they grade it the wrong way. So you got to keep an eye on these offshore.
Or maybe they just thought, I don't know.
Yeah, that wasn't DraftKings that did that.
No, those they got real computers. They don't just have some people in Central America clicking green and red. This to grade these things out.
Before we get started, should we show that we know what people are here for? Should we show some of the NFL dick pics of the week?
Oh yes, we got a bunch, and
check out some dick pics.
And let's shout out. Do we have the names of the guys? I think I sent them to you.
Yes, I can pull them up, or if you want to pull them up while I get the
see if I can do it.
Get the pics loaded. Here's the first one. Wow, it really pops on the yellow.
That's a camel toe. His balls and cock have made a kind of a horseshoe shape.
This is courtesy of Abraham Oregon.
Oh, there you go. Okay,
sent these in. So shout out to you, Abraham. Great penis pic. Looks like Kenneth Murray there on the Chargers. I
mean, that's just a full outline of cock and balls, and that's exactly what we're looking for, folks.
Right. Completely nailed it. We got another one from SoFi Stadium from Abraham. This is the Cowboys. This was the Monday night previously. Not very flattering here for the Cowboys player, at least compared to the previous bulge.
Yeah, that's I can't tell if that's the bottom one is a nut or just a awkward stretch.
It is unclear where the there's usually 3 bumps, the nub and then the 2 nuts. And
well, we can't judge. These guys are playing a professional level sports, so your cock and balls are going to do weird things.
Yeah, they're gonna.
It's like going in a cold tub.
Yeah, you didn't just step out of a warm shower with a poster of Heather Locklear.
Their cock and balls. They're not hiding it behind a cup.
Like cowards.
Saying, hey, you know what? I can do wet t-shirt night on my groin if I like, because I'm a human being. I express myself the way I want. And it's by showing people my penis, but legally. I know this is a family game, so I want the children to see that I have a giant penis, or maybe not so giant. I want your children to know it's okay to show your penis through your pants, whatever size it might be.
We have a couple from the Bears game, courtesy of Elston Gunn. So shout out to you, Elston. Keen eye here. This guy's got a shadow going off of his junk there. Nice work.
Yeah, you could sit under that and have brunch. Keep the sun off you.
little patio umbrella, perhaps. And then this is another one from that same Bears game. Oh, this is a twofer. Nice double team.
Look at that,
as they say.
Yeah, that looks like one of those Roman statue small penises, like a giant Adonis guy, but he has a very small Roman penis.
Yeah, could be. I mean, those guys are huge too. So it's their penises are probably still big.
Yeah, I would imagine.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not too bad, I mean, if I was out there, it would be dismal. I would not be showing good in football pants in the middle of a game.
Yeah, the white pants are not necessarily flattering, and as you mentioned, you're running around exercising. It might not be. I
would stuff a banana down my pants, but those pants are so tight, you would see it's obviously a banana. You see the little fucking crusty thing at the end.
You need to tape a vein onto the banana to throw people off, because then if you see a veiny banana, you're not gonna think banana. You're gonna think the real thing.
Stay away from the veiny banana, kids.
Veiny banana sounds like a pop band.
Because if you used an actual dildo, you'd see where the dildo ends.
Yeah.
You'd have to have a strap on, but they don't make a flaccid strap on.
No, but there could be a market
great
for that.
name of a band.
Hold on.
Flaccid strap on.
The flaccid strap on. Maybe that'll be our first merch item here for the Get to the Points merch store. All right. Speaking of that, you want to get to the points, get to the picks. We're about to kick off Thursday Night Football. Tampa Bay Bucks 10-point dogs against the Buffalo Bills in Buffalo. Doug, how say you?
Okay, where's my goddamn? Okay, I got so many notes here. This isn't the only podcast I did today. I did Mike Binder, so fuck you. Tampa Bay +9. All right, my gimmick this week is I'm betting by I'm rating my picks by the punchable faces of NFL broadcaster, commentator, analyst folk.
Ooh.
So yeah, the weaker the bet, the less punchable the face. And this is one of the least punchable faces. For a $5 bet, I'm even going to give you faces I enjoy. Like Hannah Storm, I think is one of the most enjoyable faces. That's a $5 punchable face. That's not punchable whatsoever. Only $5 on Tampa Bay +9 tonight.
Yeah, it feels like that's a lot of points. I'm with you on the Bucks there. I'm intrigued, and I guess just save it for one of your big bets. Who Doug will have as the most punchable face? For me, my rating would probably top out at Romo. I find that guy very aggravating. Collinsworth, yes, as well. He's annoyed a lot of people over the years. What about you?
Just name everybody's name and then fucking step on the dick of my gimmick. All right.
Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry.
I got I just put it in. I took the Bills -10. I feel like the Bills have been I feel like they're gonna come out and prove themselves as the Bills that everybody was expecting to see.
Bills did lose to the Patriots. So I think if you're on the Bills, like you're saying, bounce back spot for them at home Thursday night. That place is going to be insane.
There was a bounce back that they fucking lost to the Patriots because they lost the week before.
Yeah, they can't continue this spiral. I think this is going to be the revenge fuck. I hope. I don't know. Whatever. $20. I don't know what I'm talking about. Obviously.
Well, what about are you $20? Where is that on the punchable face scale for you as well?
Punchable face scale? No, I don't. I'm not going to get in on that scale.
That's a Doug only scale.
Yeah.
All right. Eagles 7-point road favorites at Washington. Doug, what do you like here?
Well, this can't be Philly. There we go. Yeah. Oh, geez. Oh, this is a punchable face. This is -6.5 is what I got it at. $50. I have two $50 bets. Those are my biggest bet this week. And that would be the Chris Collinsworth's kid. Not Collinsworth is great. I love Collinsworth. His stupid fucking kid is one of the most punchable people I've seen in or out of sports. He just sits like a fucking he looks down, he like invades someone's personal space and then retracts his face. Like rather than just look at a guy, he gets real close and then does this. He goes, I wish you could pull up clips, but yeah. Chris Collinsworth's kid. I'm sure he has a name of his own, but fuck him. $50.
Jack, and he spells it JAC, which probably just
that's
he is the most. Brendon, how say you? Eagles Commanders here.
I like the Eagles. Hold on, just gotta wait for that to finish up. I don't know, man. The Redskins, they give the Eagles problems, and the Eagles haven't been. I'll take Eagles -7.
He said fucking Redskins. He said it. He said it.
You're gonna go to R-word prison. Look out.
Oh no, hold on. Let me see. I think I have a censor. Come on, everyone. Come on, lay off me. I'm not racist.
You're getting canceled.
That was one of the funniest Onion headlines was when they were still called the Redskins. It said Redskins kike owner refuses to change name.
All time.
Let's I'll say I'll go Eagles -7. This is not a this is a betting with your heart situation, but I'll go 25 on that.
We got the commies here. Bad spot for them. Patriots getting 9 points against the Miami Dolphins. Brendon, what do you like here? 9 points?
I think I got Dolphins minus 9.5 here, and I'm going to go 20 on that.
Okay. Dolphins have a game coming up in Germany the following week. Maybe a look ahead spot. Doug, I know you've had moments. Bingo always wants you betting on the Dolphins. How was she?
Yeah, but she's watching this time. I told her how she could watch. I still, since she's not here to hit me, I'm taking the Patriots plus 8.5. I like that amount of points. I think I was assuming that they were gonna be winless the rest of the season. They beat Buffalo. I think they have a head of steam going in, and they'll only lose by 8.
Yeah, I'm with you on the Pats there.
That's $20. $20 if we have anyone keeping records. $20 is a fairly punchable face. That is if you can, like Rex Ryan, I just want to punch his teeth because they're too electric white. I just want to punch his teeth stained.
I mean, you cannot. You got to wear those like eclipse glasses to look at Rex Ryan's teeth because those are just so incredibly white. It's bonkers. I'll work on pulling up some Rex Ryan teeth photos. Jets. Technically a road game for them. Even though they're playing the Giants, they're both playing at their home stadium. Jets are favored by 2.5. What do you like here, Doug?
I get Jets minus 3. That's $10. That's a Dan Graziano punchable fade.
That's a very mid-level. Great Dan.
I should have told you ahead of time, like the guys I was going to bring up, so you could put up pictures because Dan Graziano has this dazed look on his face, especially when other people are talking. He just looks around the room like he does. You know that scene in Talladega Nights where Will Ferrell is going, I don't know what to do with my hands during an interview. His eyes do that where he looks like American Dad, where he has these giant Henry Phillips jowls, but one of them's way bigger than the other. Yeah, that's the kind of punchable face that bet is.
Wait, what was your bet again?
I don't know.
Jets. It was Jets minus 3.
Yeah, that was way too much description for a $10 bet.
And you had a Dan Graziano style play there for $10. Jets Giants. What do you like here, Brendon?
I went Giants plus 3 for $20.
All right. And I do have a photo of Dan Graziano loading up here in just a second. There you go. Yeah, I think you nailed the description here.
He does kind of look like Henry Phillips a little.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, without the funny.
There was a guy on Twitter who said something. Whoever the guy on Twitter, email winhardley@gmail.com for the guy. He said he was able to keep. Remember, he gave us our batting averages of bets, Doug. Yeah. I'll try to find it. But if you're watching, the guy who tweeted to Doug and I with our stats of, I think I was a 366 and you were like a 322 or something.
Right.
So those are Hall of Fame numbers, right? For baseball.
Yeah. Not for betting.
No, not for betting.
But the money wise, I think, that's,
well, you guys have both, I think, have hit a couple of the bigger dogs, which balances it out. Rams 6-point underdogs against the Dallas Cowboys in Dallas. Doug, what do you like?
What do I get at 9? Wait, that's not Rams. That's LA Chargers, who I was going to call San Diego Chargers. Since you're still using Redskins, I'm going to still call them San Diego. This is Washington. Wait, who is it? What?
Oh, you got the Rams at the Cowboys. Rams are
minus 6.5. That's my other big one. So Philly and Dallas are my double locks of the week. That punchable $50 face is Pete Schrager. Schrager. That guy he doesn't look like he knows anything about football. That guy should be watching Golden Girls or Gilmore Girls or something with girls. Pete Schrager, he follows me on Twitter, so hopefully this doesn't get back to him. And I'm shunned, but
he does always say. I've listened to him on a couple of podcasts, and he does always say, "Let's go." That's kind of his catchphrase. He's gotten a lot of grief for.
He's a fucking theater major.
The photo I'm going to pull up here kind of reminds me of a poor man's the Fonz.
All right, now find a picture of me on the Man Show, and it looks just like that. There's so fucking hokey anyway. They all are like dressed in wardrobe of. Could you just dress me like nobody? I don't want anyone to ever notice me. I don't want to stand out in any crowd. That's what the whole set of Good Morning Football is overlit. It looks like what Bar Rescue turns every good bar into. It's brightly lit, thin veneer. You don't really have to look that up, Shanti Green.
It's all right. I'm here. I'm multitask.
Shanti, yeah, I like that.
Let's call him Shanti, and it'll look like we're multicultural.
Yeah, we'll get
diversity higher.
Shantae. Brendon, Rams versus Cowboys. What are you doing here?
You know what? Fuck the Cowboys. I'm going Rams plus 6.5.
Yeah, I think that's a good matchup actually for the Rams.
Yeah. Lose all your money to hate.
We'll see.
Jacksonville Jaguars 2.5-point road favorites in Pittsburgh against the Steelers. God hates Jags. Do you, Brendon?
Steelers have been my fucking Achilles heel this season, but I'm going to go Jags minus 2.5 again. I don't
keep fading them.
Yeah, I don't.
Doug,
I'm just going to do it. I'm doing it. I'm pulling the trigger now. I'm going to go 15.
Yeah, that was side by side. That was Schrager. That would be the point. Like,
okay.
Oh, look at that.
Similar vibe.
All right,
handsome guys.
Doug, what do you got here?
I got Pittsburgh plus 2.5. They used to always be my go-to. I hate to bet them, but I always win. And this year, I either way I go, I get fucked. But $25. That's a Kenny Albert punch in the face. $25.
Wrong bet. All right.
Yeah, I'm with you on the Steelers. They just figure out ways to win, even though it ends up being
They're
really
4-2.
Yeah, how they look horrible.
How?
Yeah, they're way worse than that. Sorry, wrong one.
We got there you go. We got the Minnesota Vikings 1.5-point road favorites in Green Bay at Lambeau against the Packers.
Oh baby,
Doug, what are we doing here?
I got them at a pick'em. I took Minnesota pick'em for $10. That's a Shefty punch in the face. I like Minnesota to keep on rolling.
Yeah, I mean it's hard to back the Packers right now, but Brendon, are you going to be brave enough? Are you going to be a Packer backer?
I'm doing it. I'm going to be a Packer backer. I'm not even going to take the point. I'm going to go
money line. Yeah,
I'm going money line for 15.
Okay,
on the Packers.
There you go.
Yeah, Cousins is they're not good. Their whole like tripping, slipping on a banana peel and falling into a manhole.
I mean, beating
the style of winning.
Beating the 49ers was impressive. It's crazy they pulled that off.
Well, it's rigged.
we can do a whole NFL is rigged. That one certainly had the makings of it. Yeah. Texans at the Panthers. The Texans of Houston, 3.5-point favorites against the Carolina Panthers. Brendon, what's your play here?
This is going to be here's the game analysis.
The lead up is the best part.
Get it all out there. Is it all good?
The pause right before.
Yeah. That's that is a shit. This games don't get any shittier than this, folks. What's the over under on that?
It's pretty low. It's set at 43.5. Although I'm surprised. I would think it's lower. You could probably go under here and feel pretty good.
43.5. Yeah, I'm gonna parlay that over or under 43.5 parlayed with Panthers +3.
Okay.
And that'll be a $10 parlay to win $28.13.
Wow. Where are you going to spend all that money? I like the Carolina. I took a money line. I think this is the first win. The NFL doesn't like zeros. They don't like winless. They don't like unbeaten. So this is their first victory plus 130. It's a $20 bet. That'd be a Chris Mortensen punch in the face. I know he stepped away from the game, but way too late. He should have he should have, when he got cancer, he should have known, listen, I'm not here anymore. I'm not a viable human being.
Well, that was like with Berman where he retired and then I don't know. He just they pretended they brought him back and pretended like nothing ever happened.
Berman is the greatest. Berman is the greatest in my generation. I don't count Howard Cosell being part of my generation, even though I did see him as a kid. But yeah. Berman's the best.
Hold on, I have an announcement. I'm going to go Panthers money line as well.
Okay,
an additional $20 to win $31.
All right.
Now we're talking. Now we're cooking. Atlanta Falcons 3-point road favorites as they head into Tennessee to square off against the Titans. Titans starting backup quarterback rookie Will Levis. Doug, what do you like here?
Did he play it all last week?
No, I don't. Maybe he got in a little bit, but this is going to be his first start.
I get Atlanta minus 2.5, so I took Atlanta, but I have zero interest in this game. So that's a $5. That's a pretty face. That's an Andrew Siciliano. I could look at that face all day long. So $5 is nothing to me. I miss. Hey, you guys. We're all stuck with this other fucking stooge, right?
Oh, I could do 20 minutes on Scott Hansen. Scott Hansen, he acts like he's creating football. The Siciliano's red zone was so much better, but yeah, now they got rid of Siciliano. There's only one red zone.
It's the whole this season fucking sucks. Losing Siciliano, and this YouTube fucking nonsense. I have a lot of problems with it. Go ahead.
Brendon, what do you like?
I did a $5 bet a la Doug, but I went Titans plus 2.5.
Titans plus 2.5. Okay, home dog.
Yeah.
Saints. Colts in Indianapolis. Saints right now. This line keeps jumping around. They're a 1-point favorite. I'm seeing right now. Doug, you like the Saints or the Colts here?
No, I like the Colts. The Saints have fucking let me down too many times. I like the Colts a lot. I get them as a pick 'em, and that's a $30 bet. That is a Stephen Smith Senior.
Okay.
Punchable face.
I'm gonna take that point. I feel like this game could end in a tie.
Oh,
so I'm gonna go 20.
Rare tie prediction.
Yeah, there hasn't been one yet, has there?
No, if you bet tie, it's usually like 30-1 or something like that. You can actually, if you want to be a real
on that.
Usually if you look, you have to dig in the props section under there. If you're on the same website, you can dig around.
The odds of a pick'em game becoming a tie. Like if the line is a tie. When people say that, man, Vegas, they know too much because they get the line so often.
Here we go, plus 700, tied.
Okay.
Oh no, first half margin.
First
of
half
victory.
tie.
Team to score longest field goal.
It's probably in a similar area though. You're probably warm.
I'm gonna bet on a tie on this.
Just make this between you and me. You bet me. I'll give you 50-1 if it's a tie. How much you want to put with me as the book?
Ooh, 50-1.
Yeah.
$20. What is that? Is that $1,000?
$1,000. Yeah.
All right. Okay. I like the side action here.
All right.
Cleveland Browns. Doug started his own sportsbook here. Cleveland Browns plus 3.5 in Seattle against the Seahawks. Brendon, what do you like here?
Wait, what's that sound? Hold on. Oh, there it is. I say this is a good time if you have a family. This is a good game to go to the park. Go get some fresh pumpkins. Air. No need to waste any time watching this fucking shitty game. I'll go. Well, what's the line? Sorry, I was still
3.5. Browns.
Browns are getting 3.5.
Yep. PJ Walker's starting. Deshaun Watson's out.
Pussy Juice Walker, huh?
That's his name. That was his name in the XFL. They wouldn't let him use it in the NFL.
Oh, I got -4 here. See, it's a 4-point game. Man, oh man. I'll go Seahawks -4. I'm just gonna do a small little $10 bet.
Okay. All right.
You don't agree with that?
No, I've been going back and forth on this game. I lean Browns because of their defense, but Seattle's probably the better team. As you mentioned, Pussy Juice Walker, not a great quarterback. He's on the road. Doug, what are you looking at here?
I get Browns plus 3.5. I get that for $25. That's a Mike Greenberg. Hi, Greeny. What do you think, Greeny? $25. Browns defense.
Yeah, Myles Garrett was incredible against the Colts. He like single-handedly helped him win that game. Chiefs, Broncos in Denver. Chiefs are laying 7 points, maybe 7.5. Could see some snow in this game. What about you, Doug? What do you like here?
Denver plus 7 is what I got, and that's another a $5 unpunchable face, unwatchable game, unpunchable face. I'll go with Scott Van Pelt.
Class act, Scott Van Pelt.
Yeah, like that head, symmetrical,
very clean.
Yes, he's the closest we got to a Berman out there.
I agree. I think he's the best around. Like his Sports Center is the only like great highlight show left, I think. Brendon.
7.5. That doesn't, I don't know, man. The Broncos aren't that great, right?
Broncos are pretty bad. They beat the Packers, who are also apparently really bad. It is a division game, but the Chiefs own them. I went Chiefs.
I'm going Chiefs minus 7.5, parlayed with under 47.
Ooh, yeah, because the Chiefs
$15 to win $42.48.
Chiefs defense is pretty good, and Russell Wilson could be on his way out. Baltimore Ravens laying 9.5 points in Arizona, squaring off against Doug's Cardinals. Doug, we haven't got. Have you figured out the Michael Bean bet yet? We haven't even talked about your incredible run.
Yep. We'll get to that it's coming up. It's coming up.
What do you got here? Do you like the Cardinals on the points?
8.5? No, I think fuck the Cardinals. Listen, we got the Diamondbacks, and we're gonna have to live with that as the only good thing that's gonna happen to us sports wise in a decade. So I'm going against my team. 8.5, $40. That's my second biggest bet. That is that is a Dean Blandino punch in the face. Like Dean Blandino. I want to punch you in your name and your face.
Did you know my buddy CJ Sullivan, a fellow comic, he sent me this article that is Dean Blandino used to do stand-up comedy. He was actually never a ref. He started out as like a guy who did stand-up, and then he got a job as like a production assistant at the NFL Network, and then slowly worked his way up to a TV ref. Kind of a wild ride. So
wow.
You can only imagine how
he falls back on some of those natural stand-up roots in his current career. Like you can't have a better name for that guy. He is the most bland person. It's Mad Magazine to call him Dean Blandino.
They talked about some of his bits, and they go, his signature bit was about getting mad at your family playing Monopoly. I'm like, oh man, can't believe we missed that. Ravens Cardinals. Brendon, what do you like here?
This I'm not nuts about it, but I'm going to take the points. 9.5 Cardinals for $10.
Okay.
What's 9.5? Fuck.
Yeah. I mean, it was at 8, then it keeps going up. But yeah, Ravens are the better team. It's just one of those, will they look past them? Will they be hyped up for the game? Bengals, 49ers. Love the Bengals here. They're getting 4 points. 49ers quarterback Brock Purdy is out. Joe Burrow coming off a bye and getting 4 points. I like that spot. What about you, Brendon?
I have 3.5 over here. Yeah, I'll put $5 on that. Bengals plus 3.5.
Doug, are you think the 49ers, they've lost 2 in a row? Are they going to bounce back?
This is the bounce back team. This is yes, -3. I got them for $20. It's not a lot, but yeah, I think San Francisco comes back because I really don't want to see them in a Super Bowl. And
no,
again, I got so lucky with this World Series because I was doomed to another repeat of the fucking boring Houston Astros and Phillies. But no, the two teams I actually like, and I don't think Lightning's going to strike twice in my life. So.
Yeah, Rangers are at least interesting, and I could see if I wasn't a Phillies fan, I could see how someone could get excited about the Diamondbacks. Sunday night football, Chicago Bears.
Did we reinforce this last week that the Diamondbacks were the greatest World Series win in baseball history because they beat the Yankees right after 9/11? Did we talk about that?
Yes.
Everyone was so ready to say, "Oh, the Yankees proved the resilience of our city." No, they proved you're a fucking loser.
It was such everyone. It was so emotional. There was that George Bush throwing out the first pitch, and he threw a strike, and everyone's like, "Yeah, fuck terrorists!" And it really fired the nation up. And then the Diamondbacks won. It was a great way to ruin that story. Bears Sunday night head to LA to square off against the Chargers. Chargers a big favorite. Yeah. Even though they're only 2-4, they're laying 8.5 points. But on the other side, D2 superstar Tyson Bagent making his second ever start in Los Angeles. Brendon, what do we like?
It's a lot of points, but I do like the Chargers. Yeah, I might. I have -9 over here.
I got -9 too.
I'm gonna make this a $1 bet for now, and then I'm gonna wait. This is a little early to be. I wouldn't be putting my bets in on a Thursday ever. So I'm gonna revisit some of these. I might actually flip flop on the Niners too. That 3.5 against the Bengals too. I might flip that to the Niners. But you know what? I'm gonna do $1.69.
Nice, Doug. What do you like? What do you like? Bears, Chargers.
I got Chargers -9 as well. The Bears. Fuck them, and it's a $5 bet. Unpunchable face, unwatchable game. Sage Steel for some flavor.
Last game of the slate, Monday Night Football. The Las Vegas Raiders head into Detroit. Lions coming off a loss. Raiders coming off a loss. Raiders getting 8 points. It does seem like they're going to get their quarterback Jimmy G back, who hasn't looked amazing, but probably better than their other options. Doug, what do you like? Lions, Raiders.
Fucking Michael Bean bet. I am 0-7 now. 0-7, mathematically impossible.
How is that happen?
Well, 0-8.
Yeah, that's impossible.
I already bet the fucking Las Vegas +9. I bet it for $20. Now I don't want to. I don't want to root again. I love the Lions. I fucking below the Lions. I would the greatest uniforms.
The Honolulu Blues.
Yes. Then I'm gonna have to take the Raiders +9.
And shout out to Matt Sanders in the YouTube chat. He correctly predicted about 5 minutes ago. He predicted that the bean bet would be Raiders Lions. So you nailed that, Matt. Congrats.
I like that he did that. He does tend to pick games now that I yelled at him once that we can watch. So he's been going with Monday nights because he knows that we'll be around.
Brendon, Monday Night Football. I'm with Doug here. I think it doesn't make a ton of sense why you would, because the Raiders, but it's just too many points.
Raiders plus, I have 7.5 over here. Okay. That's what I'm feeling too. I'm with Doug. I like the Lions. I feel bad. I feel dirty betting against them, especially with the Raiders. But 7.5 points. I think that's. I'm gonna do a small one because I feel like that line could move in my favor. But so I'll do in memory of 9/11, a $9.11 bet
Salute
on that. Yeah.
Shout out to all those who helped serve the nation. I don't know what never forget it. And you never forget this bet.
Never forget.
If you cash it, that'll do it for
we do have to mention if it feels like there's something missing here. we told you last week we're going to give the odds our app.
Oh yeah.
One more try after going a miserable 1-8, and then a couple of just 50% coin flip weeks. Then they went 2-5 or 2-6 last week. So yeah, you know what? I'm going to keep an eye on their app, and I wish them the best, but we cannot. Like, come on, sports gambling is your thing. Yeah, you can't go 1-9 and fucking 2-6.
Well, in the long term, it might. Wait.
Are we doing a 21 gun salute in honor of the odds are app?
Oh boy.
He sent this like pep talk email like he always does every Tuesday. He goes, "Hey, you did really good at hockey." I'm like, "All right."
Odds are does sound like a degenerate gambler. Hey, just give me a chance, man. I'll get hot again. Trust me. Yeah. I'm due.
Oh, these poor guys.
They do agree with Walsh on the Giants and the Saints.
So maybe that'll be their 2 wins this week.
Maybe they're just copying Brendon's picks.
Yeah, the odds are guys are now they're watching this show and just like, yeah.
What is Brendon on? All right, we'll just do the math after the fact. Make it look good.
Yeah.
All right. Yes. Hey, spread the word about our Get to the Points podcast because this I feel some big wins coming on as we get this locomotive rolling.
Yeah, next week's going to be huge for us.
Let's go.
Yeah, we'll be counting our money and we'll be sitting back and getting some. That's one for each of us.
All right, plenty to go around. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Enjoy football. We'll see you next week.
See you next week.